How do I make my 26M husband attracted to me 25F again after admitting he found me fat and unattractive? My husband and I have been together since we were 20 and got married last year. Everything has been amazing with us, besides basic small bickering that all couples go through. We are also currently working on our communication to better our relationship. My husband has never said anything mean to me, or did anything that I think of as a red flag. Like in every healthy relationship, weight gain is normal. When my husband and I got together, I was 130. After 5+ years of eating together, I'm now 160. My husband has gained about the same amount of weight. Note, I am very tall for a woman, so the weight doesn't show anywhere besides my belly. I went from a size small in shirts to a size medium. My husband has been encouraging us to work out, but after a 10+ hour shift, I'm exhausted. On top of that, I am enrolled in college, so when I get home I do homework for a few hours each night. So by the time I'm done with work and homework, it's about time for me to go to bed. I hardly even have time to shower and eat, much less work out. That brings us to yesterday. I noticed my husband has been turning me the other way during couples alone time. When I brought this up with him yesterday, he hesitated answering. I thought it was maybe because he doesn't like my glasses, or preferred this new position. We used to almost always do face-to-face alone time, so we could look at each other and kiss. After asking him again, my husband admitted he no longer found me attractive. He said my stomach fat was not attractive, and he didn't like how I looked anymore. He said, "Your face isn't the issue. It's your body." And I was stunned. He tried to explain that he has been trying to get us to work out so we could both be in shape, but I was too shocked to speak. He got mad when I was upset, repeating over and over, "You know I don't lie to you," and was getting defensive. I at one point tried to leave to stay with my friend to clear my thoughts, but he blocked the door and wouldn't let me go. After crying for a while, I called my friend to tell her what was going on. My husband then got mad that I was telling my friends what he said, even though in the past he has gone to his friends during a fight. After he made me end the phone call, he got fed up with me crying and left to go on a walk. I don't mind that my husband gained weight. I look at him like he put the stars in the sky, and I didn't notice he gained weight until he said it to me. Even then, I didn't care. I would love him at 100 pounds or 800 pounds. I think he is the most attractive person in the world, and I thought he viewed me the same way. I cried so hard I threw up last night. I ended up sleeping in the spare bedroom and cried myself to sleep. I have not eaten today, and don't plan on eating for a while. I don't know what to do to make him find me more attractive. I'm now trying to lose the weight, but I know the healthiest way to do that is slowly. What can I do in the meantime to make him interested in me again? Comment. In your situation, I couldn't have sex with him again without those words going through my brain, and I'd be as dry as a desert. My thought exactly. He can leave to clear his head or remove himself from the situation, but you can't. That's not the way things work. Also, I know you're very upset and probably have no appetite, but please don't deny your body nourishment and energy. Especially if you're doing 10-hour shifts and still coming home to study. Your body and brain need the energy, and starving yourself won't magically result in weight loss. Also, I'm sorry that you're feeling this way. I've also a significant amount of weight over the last few years and am very self-conscious, and I'm quite tall as well. I want to get back into shape, but finding the time and energy feels almost impossible. Curious, did he have a physical type and you weren't his physical type? Wondering if there is a weird theme of abusive men who fat shame partners and they secretly have a body type their partner never could live up to even when they first met. Would love to know if someone would do a style on this and help women how to avoid these type of men based on the study. I always find abusive men, whatever they say they don't find attractive in other women, is what they find attractive. It's their tell. I found out after having 4 of my exes cheat on me. They always tell you the opposite when it comes to looks. Why? Because it's how they are describing it. Like if it was the truth, they wouldn't need to over-explain anything. It would be simple, honest, and straight to the point in so few little words. A person who lies had a habit of their guilt causing them to project strongly by talking too much. It's to compensate so you don't notice the lie by covering it up in a way that has a word salad spin to it, if you get my drift. My one ex has DXNPD, his voice would get inflection, he start pacing, hands on himself, then get overly animated with his hands when exaggerating, his biggest tell for lying. I never told him, cause why would you let someone catch on to the dead giveaway of their lying? Telling them only gives them the upper hand to better cover their tracks, lol. Next story 2. My partner asked for an open relationship and now says she doesn't want one. How do I make her realize I'm not the bad guy? My girlfriend and I live together and have been in a relationship for the last 4 years. I have 2 children from a previous relationship, and my current partner wants nothing to do with them. When I have custody, she stays with her parents and she expects no sign of them left in our house. I'm okay with this for now and it's been working for me so far. My GF says that she is desperately lonely when she is not with me. I've said that the option is always there for her to meet the children or to be around me when I have custody, however she says this is not what she wants. Over the last few months she has been bringing up the subject of open relationships. She has often mentioned a friend of hers that is in one and how well it seems to work for him and his partner. I knew it was coming and had prepared myself for her to ask if I would be okay with an open relationship. When she did, I said that I thought it was a terrible idea, and that it would probably lead to our relationship falling apart, but that I would be willing to try it. I said that I would probably sleep with a few guys to explore that side of my sexuality, which she already knew about. She then said that wasn't what she meant at all. She meant she would like to go on dates when she couldn't be with me, and possibly sleep with people from time to time, but she hadn't considered me sleeping with other people. She now says that she doesn't want an open relationship at all, and that she is disgusted with me for wanting to sleep with other people. I really feel this is very unfair. I never asked for, or wanted an open relationship. She spent weeks priming me to say yes, and then did ask me for an open relationship, and now I am the bad person for saying yes. If I had said no, I think she would have flown off the handle saying I was being controlling or old-fashioned. How do I get across to her that I feel like I was manipulated into saying I would have an open relationship? How do I get across to her that I feel like I've been played into a situation where I'm the bad guy because I went along with her? Comment. Your relationship is toxic. Your GF is toxic. She doesn't seem to like you very much, and likes your kids even less. I would never, ever put up with the treatment your GF foists on you. I certainly would not put up with a woman in a relationship telling me she wanted to stay with me but sleep with other people. You should end things with her immediately. You don't get across anything to a woman like this other than you don't want to be in a relationship with her anymore. End it. Now. So she wanted an open relationship for her but not for you. Usually in these situations the person who wants it already has someone in mind or has done something and wants to use the open relationship as the excuse. The real question you need to ask yourself is, why are you with her? She wants nothing to do with your kids to the point she stays with her parents. Whatever happened to being part of your life, and your kids are part of your life? She brought up the open relationship to fill her needs and never considered yours. Don't be surprised if she just acts on filling her needs next time and doesn't tell you. You have a major incompatibility with your GF of 4 years. It's quite unusual for a partner of that long to want nothing to do with your kids. I suppose her friend also has suggested/advocated a cure for her loneliness. You obviously pressed her insecurity buttons with your comment about sleeping with several guys. No, that is not your fault that you brought forth consequences she hadn't considered. Why are you trying to placate her? She opened that Pandora's box and now it's up to her to close it again. If she says something, just remind her that the whole thing was her idea. Again, not sure how you are going to continue in a long-term relationship when she won't connect with a major part of your life. All this open relationship talk is just another red flag. Yeah, she's swooning for that friend, and is probably over the line with him. She further expected you to be unable to get other partners because you'd be with the kiddos. The possibility of you getting other partners cooled her heels a bit. I'd do some digging into her communications with this other guy. Don't take her blame game for 1 second. She's the one that refuses to have a relationship with your kids and wants to bone other dudes when they are around.